Hey up everyone, and welcome back to my brand new series. I'm jumping into RuneScape's first ever leagues, Catalyst, and I couldn't be more hyped. For those who don't know, Catalyst is a limited time game mode where everyone starts on a fresh new account. The catch? Everything is supercharged. We're talking massive XP boosts, drop rate increases, insane buffs called relics, and a race to the top of the leaderboards. My goal for this series is to progress as fast as possible, earn as many league points as I can, and eventually reach tier 7. Let's get into it. If you watched my previous video on my YouTube channel, I'd already set out my beginning path to try and instantly boost myself into the tier 2 relics. The first order of business is of course racking up those easy points, and we're going to get through all these simple low level tasks right here in Lumbridge. Some of the easy tasks we're starting with are things like killing a goblin, cooking some fish and completing the tutorial. Everyone who's played RuneScape before already knows how to do this. And although on my guide that I left there was a structure, I decided to skip completely ahead of this and go straight for shearing sheep. This was definitely one of the better decisions because I really didn't fancy fighting for those black pieces of wool. I'm so glad I got this out of the way instantly. As soon as I'd finished sheep shearing, it was on to the main route that I'd left in my old video. You can see that RuneScape was absolutely popping, which I haven't seen it like this in such a long time. It was such a great feeling. I'll just keep these things rolling in the background as I kind of talk over what I've been up to. I decided to incorporate buyers and seller quests and get that done, as well as another few other things that I found on a spreadsheet. I'll also link that in the description of this video if you want to follow along with this. I'm just going to start highlighting some of the main bits from a day on day 1. I figured that really the main route that I always like to take on RuneScape is to get the quests done and out of the way, because I really am not a quest enjoyer. I'm a spacebar holder, so I want them done and completed so I can just very quickly move on. So that's the path I decided to take, as well as doing all of the little tasks in between the routes of the quests. I'm aware that this video is going very fast, but I'm assuming that there's going to be lots of other people uploading very similar content, so I'm just going to try and skip past this stuff because I feel like me doing all of these early quests is actually more of a unique path, so I'm just going to try and display that where I can. But obviously we're going to shoot straight to the tier 2 relic, which is 750 points, which I'm going to achieve very easily now that I've ticked off all these easy ones. And I'm going to pick myself Farming Frenzy. Now, I was really torn between Golden Footed and Farming Frenzy. In my opinion, the 5-finger discount isn't worth it because thieving's already quite easy on RuneScape 3. But Farming Frenzy, I know that these herbs are going to come in clutch for me, because when I do get up to those later levels and I'm going to want some potions for myself to get stuck into PVMing, I am not interested in running around herb patches every hour or so. I just can't be bothered with that. I don't even do that in the main game, so I'm certainly not going to do it on a limited time mode game. So I'm going to pick Farming Frenzy, so I can just sit at a patch, farm everything I want. When I'm finished with that, move on to the next thing. Choosing the relic animation is absolutely sick. I also love the home teleport that happens on this game mode. There's nothing quite like this in RuneScape anymore because everything's at such a fast pace. Like, I always have the fast teleports on every home teleport I can use. So actually looking and seeing your character do this awesome animation, it just makes the feeling of playing this game mode even better. I love it. Honestly, like, I've got so many clips from today, it's quite difficult to choose what you guys might like to see. But I'm going to put in this Wieldy event because that was a pretty good one for the account. I've just been doing quests, like I said, and breezing through the easy achievements. So there's not loads of content, but there's been a lot that's happened during the day. These videos are going to be slightly edited different anyway, because these videos are just going to be kind of like putting out there to try and entice people into playing leagues, or just seeing how much fun everyone's having, and it might make you want to get involved. So they're just going to kind of recap what I've been up to during the day, if you wanted to kind of compare your own account and your own games to where I've been up to. I've actually booked this week off work, so yeah, I'm here for some session, let me tell you. No offense to the person that made these questline, I know exactly who you are, but I actually can't stand these ones. But there was something about it this time when you just lobbed those little imps that just really made me laugh. As I kept going through these quests and just finding these awesome little like cutscenes, I actually started to really enjoy them, and it just reminded me of playing RuneScape when I was a kid. I don't know if that's true for any of you guys. I suppose I'm kind of showing my age a little bit saying that. As per usual, we have to get some museum content in there to get that Slayer and Hunter level going. I actually failed a few of these questions, which is weird. I probably shouldn't say that on a video, but maybe some of you won't get to this point, so... Anyway, if you heard me say that, you should probably say something in the comments. Now that I'm editing this video back, it's actually crazy to see how many cutscenes are in this game when you do so much of this content so quickly. Because obviously when you normally do it in the real game, nothing moves as quick and you don't really realise how many cutscenes there actually are. But it makes this game so immersive, and it's like, I feel like I've made so much progress just because of these cutscenes. It's also like advertising to players that don't play this game, who probably think that, oh, RuneScape is such a simple game, blah 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 blah. But if you watch some of these things, they're actually so, I don't even know how to describe them. They're actually so magical and full of life. It's great. This is Anachronia, by the way, for those who don't know, or maybe you've come from old school. It's the big dino island, as we call it, and it's a massive place. The best way to get around it is the agility course, but I don't know what the requirement is for that. I think it's like at least 50. But Herbie Werby's on here, and you should definitely check that out, because that's going to come in so clutch for these Iron Men accounts. I started here with a casual 16 herb lore and finished with 35, and that was within the 100 points, and you can do this once a week or twice a week if you can get any resets. So yeah, check this one out. I actually haven't done much archaeology, but I thought that I had better start it in case I needed to do anything kind of AFK but still wanted to progress. So this is the starting point that most players will get to when they get to archaeology, and then everything thereafter becomes a bit crazy unless you know what you're doing. Then the efficiency in me thought it'd be a great idea to try a cache, and I really didn't have a good time. I think I'm going to come back here more when I've got the tier 3 relic, just because that's going to slash the cooldown time for Surge. You'll also unlock Bladed Dive, so it just means you can ping back and forth a lot quicker and hopefully avoid getting your little tiny beaker of hope smashed out of your hand. I guess I'll just force the 2 daily ones to be done. It's definitely going to benefit my account in the long run. Cash happens on the hour, every hour. If you don't know what that is, you should definitely get involved, because realistically the XP that you do get from it is brilliant, and you're not going to get anything quite like it. Just means you can completely skip those early levels of divination. Talking about passive XP, you should definitely go and check out player-owned farms if you haven't already, and just get some rabbits breeding or whatever, just to get that passive sort of farming XP coming in. You can upgrade and spend more time getting the higher tier animals if you want, but for me right now that's not a focus, and I'm just going to keep on kind of chugging through the main parts of the content. Anyway, it's time for another Wildy event again. This one was a divination one, so it was a pretty cool one because it got me quite a few levels off of it, and I got some goodies. I think I ended up getting some magic brawlers, which are obviously incredibly useful early on in game. I'd started to grow quite tired of quests at this point, but then when a few short ones came along like this, it kind of like rejuvenated me a little bit to just keep going, like just one more quest, just one more quest. But I know that I will be so glad that I've done all of these such early on into this, just because it's never gonna go against me in the future when I really can't be bothered to do them. So yeah, I would suggest doing quests if you really don't like them. Just get them done, get them out of the way, and then you can just like enjoy the game at your own pace. Yet again, another special event in the wilderness. This one was really good. I was really excited for this one, for the woodcutting, fire making and farming XP. It was absolutely packed, which was so fun to see. I love seeing RuneScape so busy, and everyone was just absolutely going crazy once the fireworks went off, because it was just lagging everyone's computers. It was brilliant. Oh, there's the magic brawlers. Sorry, I lied to you earlier, but yeah, here they are. Coming up to the last sort of cool things that I've done today. Unlocking the Prif Lodestone at such low combat and low stats is a really weird feeling, but I thought I'd get that done. And then just as I've been editing this video, I've been AFKing some archaeology, so I thought I'd get some of those things repaired. Obviously I've run out of the bits and pieces I need to repair them, so that's going to be a tomorrow problem, but that'll end this video. So I just wanted to get something up and out today for those who have perhaps missed leagues. If you think that you'll enjoy this sort of series that I'm doing, I am aiming to get a video out every day, then be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a little comment, and I should hopefully see you tomorrow.